you better tell him to hit something or I'm going to be on out of here. Okay? Stevie, you better tell him hit that dang like button. I'm out. Okay? Listen, I'm just here for a little minute. How you guys doing? What's going on? I know it's some things that we want to talk about. So let's get this voice out the way. So earlier, I call myself being creative because I'm very creative. Okay, I'm very artsy. I'm always gonna have you in a chokehold. And it's about elevating. I mean, I've done all this ratchet stuff. I've dumpster dive. And honey, I don't know how much dumpster diving I can do. Okay, so I want to elevate, and I got some tools that I think that can take me to the next level. I might, my you think my views low right now? I might go to low views for a good month or two, but I believe I'll rise to the occasion sooner or later. Hey Maxine, how you doing? What's up? Hey Random, hey Crystal, what's up Jerome? So hey Miss Jackson. Now did you guys see some of my videos earlier today? I know some of y'all had some stuff to say about it. I'm like, damn, here we go again. I can never do what I want to do. I can never shit. Girl, do you want to talk about it or do you want to talk about it? Now I have the number up here if you guys want to call in. I'm not doing all that yelling no more. I'll tell you that. All that yelling for what? It ain't gonna get me nowhere. It ain't gonna get me nowhere. You show us some love late night. Yeah, David, I'm showing you some love, all right. Hey, what's up, David? Okay. So I did a poll, and I'm so glad that y'all said Wendy Williams because I want to do news like U.S. Weekly, People Magazine. I want to do white people stuff. You know what I mean? I'm so sick and tired of this dumpster diving. I'm so sick and tired of talking about gay stuff, gay stuff, gay stuff, gay stuff. Black people are so consumed with gay shit. Okay, honey, I want to do better. I want to be around. Yeah, I done effed up with that Krishan shit, right? I'm still in that Krishan Rock algorithm. I done messed up. And the reason why I guess I started talking about Krishan because I was pissed off at my subscribers at the moment because when I did that old lady face, honey, I got a lot of backlash for that old lady face. I can't do shit. I got a lot of backlash for that skits, honey. So I said, let me do a professional. You understand? So I was professional. And I love my professional voice and my professional character. I don't mess up. I articulate my words. I can read well. Okay, so I don't have to hear none of y'all shit because y'all always talking about, oh, bitch can't read. I can read now, ho. You ain't going to ever say that about me no more. You got so much shit to say about my voice. Oh, it sound old. You ain't gonna say that. Now that I fixed the problem, it's a problem, Man, I tell you, if it's not one thing, it's another. Where did your name come from? Huh? So why y'all not comment? And this is the thing, too. It's like, okay, you guys have so much comments in the comments. But when I address it to you face to face, you don't call in and say nothing about it. You don't say nothing in the comment section. And hell. My goodness. What Wendy Williams going through, what Larry Reid going through, and what Dwayne Wade going through, and Scrappy and them, I ought to be thankful. I'm not, listen, my issue is me being too creative with my, I need to get out of this audience. I need to expand my wings. I need to get out of this audience. I need to be in a different algorithm. I want to be in the algorithm of like I said, U.S. Weekly, People Magazine, Radar Online, and since I got my new voice and everything, I believe I can get there, okay? Oh, yes, I'm going to talk about Taylor Swift and all them. Uh-huh. Talk about Trump. No, I'm not going in that direction. I'm trying to get away from controversial. I really don't want to talk much about the gay stuff no more, or the black and white shit no more, and the black and white people, or the black man and the white woman fighting amongst each other. If I can go to a more peaceful, more motivating, um, area, that's what I would do. But anyway, so let's talk about it. I guess who's first on the list? Are we too simple for you? No, not at all. It has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with me. Just constantly. Shit, I don't mind. I love you. You know that. It's just I can't expand my wings. I won't be able to do what I want to do without a lot of, I guess, some of my audience criticizing me so much. So that's my issue is the audience. Some of the audience I have is critical when I do creative things or when I try to spread my wings. Shit. And it ain't you at all. You know I love you, Jackson. How could you ever say that? And a lot of times when I'm talking, I'm looking on the outside, like I see like the news outlets and I see the comments when it comes to different individuals. But I love my fan base. I think that you guys are awesome. I love your mindset. So please don't think I'm talking about you. I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about these other people out here. The only people I'm talking about within my group of people that criticize everything I do to be creative. That's all. That's all. Okay. So who got high? I just got here. Hey, the lifestyle, what's going on? All right, so we just started on. So I did a poll, and most of you guys opted for Wendy Williams. So you guys know I did cover Wendy Williams. And I need to get into the Wendy Williams algorithm. I'm so out of that algorithm. I came out with some bomb videos today. I love my videos. So second is Larry Reid. I just saw that on Larry Reid. I was so like, oh my God, I'm so disgusted. It's this guy on Tasha K YouTube channel, and he comes out and he's talking about Larry Reid has HI, you know what, the high five, and how he's doing it with Larry Reid and how he was a bottom for Larry Reid. And I'm like, do people have any shame anymore? Like, what was the point? And he's trying to say, well, I had a condom on. That does not matter. Okay, you are. And see, I don't want to say anything that's offensive to any groups. So I'm like, I need to opt the hell out because if I say it does not matter, people going to take offense to that. The high five community going to be like, nah, you discriminating. Listen, I don't got time for none of that bull. You know what? U.S. Weekly, where y'all at? Because honey, I know y'all not steady arguing about this stuff right here. And you know what? I'm like, you know what? All these gay people and all these transgenders, they got so much to say on the Zeus Network. They fighting and carrying on. They got so much to say. Miss Netta out here doing pregnancy tests and shit. And I'm like, listen, they should be trying to advocate because Trump coming for their butt, the Republicans coming for them. I say, I really need to opt out and just really get in my own zone and not be associated. Because they got voices, they got platforms, but I don't never see them advocate against people that really dislike them like the Republicans. They don't got nothing to say about them. And I just be sitting over here, I'll be like, oh my God, I can't believe what they said about the gays. I'm about to be almost crying. I'm like, I want to speak out and say something. I better sit my ass down. Shit, these motherfuckers don't care for me. And honey, I better start picking up the cues, okay? And mind my own business and opt the hell out and stop stressing and worrying myself about different groups, okay? That don't give a care about themselves. That don't even add up. How I look like advocating or caring for a different group. My views is low. Shit. These mother suckers, they got the highest views and they ain't advocating for nobody. Do you understand? You better start waking the hell up. Well, I don't know what you on. So anyway, yeah. And Dwayne Wade, honey, they just don't like him because he has a transgender daughter. I am convinced. In that situation with Gabby. But he wore this outfit, the jeans and his shirt, and I guess they calling him gay. Y'all been calling him gay since 10 years ago. What is it to you? I mean, he ain't your man. You don't got to sleep with him, so why do you care? I guess they want to police black men, but shit, they ain't going to police RuPaul. So I don't know what it is. What's the infatuation with Dwayne and men like Dwayne? Shit, you can't tell. They already been through some enough. They already scary as hell. They on the borderline. But honey, I guess they ain't gonna mess with RuPaul. And RuPaul, honey, he don't mess with you black folks anyway. RuPaul don't see. Listen, RuPaul, he found his group, the white ones, okay? And I don't blame RuPaul sticking over there because what these niggas gonna do? The gay niggas, they ain't gonna do nothing. All they do is fight and fuck all day. They don't want nothing else to do but fight and fuck. That's it, okay? But let me get off, okay? Oh, my goodness. Oh, I can't stand talking like this. That's like I like my voice. When I do my voice and everything, I don't have to worry about cussing because I don't cuss. I talk well. I don't be all ghetto and stuff, and I like that image. Anyway, so I guess we hit it on with Wendy Williams. I don't know if you guys know that Wendy Williams documentary is coming out this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, or Friday and Saturday and Sunday. And they came out talking about she has two disease. You know what? Should I play my video, you guys? Because I talk about it very well, okay? I am so proud of my video. I worked hard on my video. I wrote it all by myself. I did great. I felt so great about it. And to have so many people in the comments section that claim they care about me to try to tear me down and make fun of me for my creativity, my art, But I'm like, damn, I've been here before, and it's like I cannot get out this whole, oh my God, I just can't just make it stop. I need to get away. So anyway, I'm going to play it because it was so good. It was so good. Yes, it was. It was so good. So I just want to play it. I know some of you guys missed it. So the phone lines are open as well. If you guys want to talk about any of the topics that I'm talking about, feel free to do so. You see, I got the phone lines open, but if you guys don't use them, I will take it back, okay? All right, so here it is, okay? Is it gonna play? Okay, that's a good sign. What you call that thing?
Do you see the glitter?
Okay, so I have to wait till the commercial. But yes, I talked about this, and I'm going to let her talk
cover
about
story
it.
Featuring comments from Williams family members about her personal journey over the past few years. The family expressed shock and heartbreak witnessing her apparent struggle.
Hold on, let's take it back from the top because, honey, I did this, okay? Yes, I did. I'm so proud of myself. I am. I don't need y'all to bust my bubble. Try to tell me, oh, that ain't you, whatever. What? I don't need you to bust my bubble. It is me. Now leave me alone, okay? Don't you think I know what's up? Just trying to expose me. For what? What do you get out of that? Huh? What do you get? God damn, you like to see me struggling, don't you? Because when I'm out here acting a fool, you don't share the videos. Do you share the videos? Well, some of y'all do, and the ones that are sharing it and giving me love, I'm not talking about you. But it takes a collective, right? It takes a village. Where my village at? I don't got no village. I don't got my village. And honey, I ain't gonna have no village after I have this voice, okay? And then I'm gonna have to create a whole new village. Now, when I get to the top of the mountaintop, all damn, something going on with my voice now. When I get to the top of the mountaintop, I don't need none of y'all in the past that left me try to bust my bubble, okay? Okay, okay, okay. Act like Monique, how she do her son, and act like you don't know me. Okay, let's play.
Hey y'all, welcome to our delightful haven, the Messy Sweet Spot. You can call me Miss Messy or Gigi. We love.
Yes, Miss Messy and Gigi. I did that for y'all. And then I had somebody in the comments talking about what is this character name? Listen, they said, what is this character name? I don't want to get them confused. I tried not to confuse you by saying you could call me Miss Messy or Gigi. Hell, I was trying not to give a different name because I didn't want you to get confused. So I was like, I'm going to stay with Miss Messy or Gigi. Now y'all ask want me to give her a different name? Girl, bye. Okay? What the fuck is this? Let me go.
Getting a little messy while indulging in the juicy celebrity gossip. Before we begin with today's topic, I would appreciate it if you could support me by liking, sharing, subscribing, and
Yes, you thought, girl, there was like, oh my God, I thought I was on a wrong page. Well, that's the idea. Because my old voice, that ain't working. So hell, I need to have a whole. Listen, I'm being rebranded. You know, reborn. Like when you go to church and you get baptized, you come out anew and you're not a sinner no more. You know how you go to the surgery and you say, you ain't F me, you F the old body? Honey, okay, that's the whole purpose. Come over here. Let me, can I reintroduce myself? Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Hove, the H of the OV. I need to reintroduce myself. You understand? So that's that, and I love it. I love it. Honey, when I tell you I get goosebumps doing this work and creating, oh my God, I love it. I love creating. I really do. So let's go.
commenting on this video. I genuinely enjoy reading and engaging with your.
Mind you, this is the first time. So can you imagine if I like get better and have experience? And it's just the thing that I don't know. I feel like I'm stuck in a closet and nobody won't let me out the closet because like when I did this skit, so when I did the old lady filter, like I really wanted to go all full throttle, but my audience would just not let me be happy and would not let me survive. They were not supportive. So it really got in my head and I really couldn't go as far as I needed to go. So I ended up jumping on that Krishan rock wave. They didn't expect much of me. Them Krishan rock people, they didn't care about, they wasn't tripping on me. You know what I mean? Like my old audience, they was tripping on that goddamn filter, girl. But like the Krishan rock, honey, they embraced me. They didn't give a damn about that fucking filter. They was like, listen, as long as you got our girl back, we got your back. And I said, okay, cool, shit. And that's how we got together. Okay, that's how we got together. But then when she crossed over and went to Blueface, and I was like, I'm out. But now I'm stuck in this Krishan Rock algorithm. I'm trying to get out. You know they not care for Wendy Williams. And you know they don't care for this nice professional voice I got that I'm trying to uplift out the hood, out the projects now.
Your comment. Make sure that notification bell is ringing, ensuring you never miss a moment of this piping hot tea. Here at the Messy Sweet Spot, we keep it deliciously messy, irresistibly sweet, and right on the spot.
Ooh, did you hear that? Here at the Messy Sweet Spot, we keep it irresistibly messy, delicious, sweet, whatever she said, and right on the spot. Ooh, wait. That was a hally hoop. Okay, I gotta copy that. Mm.
You know, it's tough, really tough watching someone like Wendy Williams, who used to be this powerhouse, this force to be reckoned with, now grappling with a health issue that seems to have taken the reins.
Now, Life of Star said that turned me off. You like me messing up, girl. Well, I wanna do better. A Life of Star. I'm tired of messing up. Like if I have tools at my disposal where I can do better and be better, that's what I want. That's my desires. I mean, I've done the mess up stuff before. I've done that, been there, and I want to see what's happening on the other side. You know.
Of her life. It's like witnessing a storm wreak havoc on what was once a sturdy ship. And for what? The revelation of her ex-husband's affair.
Did you see how? Did you see how aggressive I got? Did you see how mad I got? Did you see how I put emotion in it? Did you see that? Did you see how it still sounds like me? Did you see that? Did you see how it still sounds black and soulful? Baby, but you guys don't give me credit when it comes to my creativity from that old filter, from anything I do. Y'all don't give me credit. Nah, all y'all want to do is bash me. That ain't you. That ain't. Well, no shit, Sherlock. Okay? But what about, wow, you really worked hard on this? Oh, you're so creative. None of that. But they supposed to love and care about me. Mm.
The birth of a child outside their marriage laid bare for the world to see by Tasha K in the cruelest of ways. That was the tipping point, the trigger for this downward spiral. I can't help but ache for her, for the person she used to be. Do you all remember her public breakdown on national TV where she lost her balance and fell? Instead of empathy, it was met with mockery. That pissed me off so bad. Imagine that, a woman unwrapped a
Tell me about your
Okay, hold on. We got a commercial. But yeah, that really pissed me off. I was so scared for Wendy, but everybody, you guys made a mockery of it. Her own people did that. Her own black people were making a mockery. Do you guys remember when she had that outfit on and she fell? And I was so scared for her. You guys were replaying it and replaying it over and over. Like, the world is harsh. And I really don't want to be a part of that type of world. I really don't. I don't have that desire. I don't have a desire to put my face and to be a face of, like Wendy Williams, even though, she was the face that talks stuff about everybody. I never desired to have that reputation. I've never desired that. And I also feel like with this voice and with the tools that I have, I don't have to be that. Like I can talk. Girl, do you understand? Do you understand how I'm excited I am? Like people that I always were inspired, and I was like, oh my goodness, I can never sound like that. I can never be professional like that. I've always wanted to, but I could just never. So now I got the chance to do it, and you don't want me to flex my muscle. You don't want me to experience that, to see how far I can go with that. There go it again, see? Let me just play. Oh, I can't even hear it.
Couldn't resist making it a spectacle. Reports hint at her battles with alcoholism, a demon she's wrestled with in the public eye. The pain from her ex-husband's betrayal and the public exposure of the affair seem to have stoked the flames of this internal battle. I remember when Wendy was the hot topic herself, dishing out gossip with that unmistakable edge. Now, those same people who once reveled in her discussing others' lives are whispering about karma. It's cruel, The world turning its back when she needed support the most. Cognitive issues, memory losses, altered perception. It's like watching a brilliant mind slowly dim. Wendy struggles with mental processes, facing challenges that cut to the core. It's painful, and I can't help but feel this mix of sadness and anger. And yet, amidst this heartbreaking situation, there's a glimmer of her passion. Her love for television, her desire to get back on screen is still there. A forthcoming documentary aims to shed light on her journey, a journey she never anticipated. Despite the challenges, her passion for the craft remains unwavering. So here we are trying to make sense of it all, hoping for a glimpse of the Wendy Williams we once knew. In the meantime, there are articles, pieces of a puzzle shedding light on a narrative that's still unfolding. Take a moment, read them, and let's navigate this storm together.
All right. So, what I did was, and I know I'm talking about me when I should really talk about Wendy Williams, you know, and it's really sad that what Wendy Williams is going through right now. And I just I have so much to say, but I put it all in my videos here. But I also want to talk about in the beginning I was very emotional, and I think that in the future when I do my videos, I think I want to give you the news, exactly what happened, and then I'm going to save my emotions and how I feel about it at the end. This is my first video I did, and I did have some hiccups, but I promise you I will get better if you give me the space to. Um, yeah, this video I put my emotions in the beginning, and then I put the news. I'm gonna rearrange that. I'm gonna put the news first and my feelings at the end. So now I go into just the news reporting, reading. Now before I used to have a really hard time reading, without messing up. And I'm so happy. I'm so thrilled. I feel like I got superpowers now. Let's play.
Of a puzzle shedding light on a narrative that's still unfolding. Take a moment, read them, and let's navigate this storm together.
Here we go.
Daytime talk show icon Wendy Williams has recently received a diagnosis of frontotemporal dementia and aphasia. Last year, her representatives disclosed that the 59-year-old was diagnosed with primary progressive aphasia and frontotemporal dementia, thanks to the dedication of her care team and the expertise of specialists at Weill Cornell Medicine. This diagnosis has allowed Wendy to access the necessary medical care. The revelation follows a People magazine cover story featuring comments from Williams' family members about her personal journey over the past few years. The family expressed shock and heartbreak witnessing her apparent struggles, revealing that Wendy now resides in an undisclosed care facility. Despite being able to call her family, they cannot contact her directly, and the location of her housing remains unknown. Wendy's health challenges have been publicized since 2019 when she announced residing in a sober house and later filed for divorce from her husband, Kevin Hunter, in the same year. Financial guardianship and a subsequent replacement of the Wendy Williams show was Sherry. In 2022, added to her tumultuous journey. In a two-part Lifetime documentary title, Where's Wendy Williams, airing on Saturday and Sunday, her family discusses her abrupt exit from public life. The documentary aims to provide Wendy with the opportunity to share her perspective and take control of her narrative, a sentiment echoed.
My first encounter. All right, hold on. So yeah, that was me reading. And I got some phone calls. So I'm going to go to my phone calls in 1 second. If you guys would just be patient. I did have 2 phone calls, but they so impatient. They are so impatient. All that praying and stuff, where the patience at? Where is the patience? All right, let me put this back up here. All right. So I want to know, do you guys think with my new content, I will be able to um, gain and keep more? Damn. Okay, anyway. I need to do better. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Listen, I'm you know what? Let's go to the phone calls. Calling from 573. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about this, Wendy?
You said thoughts about what?
Wendy Williams.
Oh, okay. Well, can I talk about you just for a second?
Oh, I didn't know you was coming up here to talk about me. What I do to you? What happened?
Nothing. I don't know why it's a feedback on my phone. Could you hear it?
I don't hear it, but you know what? It's probably me because I've been on the computer for so long. I probably need to close something out and put it back on. But I don't hear you. I hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Well, I normally call you from time to time, and I have seen your growth, and I am so proud of you, Gigi.
Oh, thank
I
you.
am so
Hold
proud
on.
of you.
I gotta stop you.
And I'm like,
Listen,
what
hold
have
on.
you been doing?
Listen, I thought you had a problem with me. You see, I'm like, oh Lord, here we go. But thank you so much.
I wanna give you your flowers.
I appreciate that. I need that. Thank you so much. Lord, I thought you was coming.
Nah, and it's like your voice sound really good. Like I didn't think that was you.
Yeah.
And I just want to encourage you. This feedback getting on my nerve, but keep doing what you're doing. Chase your dreams. Go ahead and keep expanding. And you ain't got to explain nothing. Just do it.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Please.
Yeah.
Yeah, put that battery in my bag. Put that battery in my bag.
Oh, I'm going to do that. I'm telling you, you got a gang of people behind you, Gigi. We love you.
Where are
and
they?
I think whatever you do, we're going to...
The views ain't viewing
But
lately.
you know what? A lot of people been complaining, like a lot of the YouTube people, they've been complaining about it being dry sometimes. So you will have those seasons where it's slow and then it'll pick up.
No, I've never been this slow. But I really feel
But
I don't know.
Guess what? You might need to get on that one story everybody on.
Which story?
That one story about that lady talking about who the F I married.
Yeah, okay, I'll do that. But is it getting late now? Because now tomorrow's going to go on day 3, and you know how fast things pick up.
No. You know, people been just letting it play on their channel, and they've been getting a lot of views.
Okay. Yeah, the reason
like
why
they just let it. I don't know how you do it. I guess you just upload it on your channel, and people are getting a lot of views. You know, because I watched a few of I watched a little bit of the series. I might go back in and check out a little bit of it.
Okay.
Are you there, Gigi?
Yeah, I'm here. I know you probably, that feedback. I think I need to cut it off and cut it back on. I'm going to see something. Stay right there. Hold on. I want to see if this works.
Okay.
I'm going to exit off of a program, and I'm going to retry to do it. It's going to cut everything off. You guys are not going to be able to hear me for a minute. 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 Hear me. Patience, because you ain't have to wait.
Oh no, I was laying up here. I'm so comfortable. I was laying up here, but I was also kind of praying a little bit, right?
Right.
And I was like, Lord, just give me the words to say to you, because I'm a prayer warrior.
I know that's right.
But I was like, Lord, give me the words to say to Gigi, because God gave you that creativity. And when you be feeling that urge like that, like I want more, don't you know that's God?
All right. Tell me. Tell me.
Yeah. No, you tired of just being complacent. You want to grow, and that's of God, Gigi.
Yes, it's time to grow.
Venture off into these different areas. You want to venture off. And what was coming to me was Tyler Perry, how he tried different things, and he found his niche and became very successful. So when you're very creative and you just feel that yearning to create, I want to do these characters, I want to do these different people, that's of God. That's a gift.
Thank you.
Yeah, so do it, because I'm trying to find my place too. I'm branching off into different things in my life, and I'm telling you, I'm doing it. And sometimes I look back at myself, I be like, who that girl?
I know that's right. I know that's
yeah,
right.
so
Who
do
is
it,
that?
Gigi. We rooting for you. You
Thank
have
you.
grown. I'm telling you, sound so good. Your reading improved, and guess what? Improved your confidence.
Yes.
Your confidence is through the roof.
And talking points.
Yeah. And you be making some really good points. You're a woman of morals and values.
Yes,
and
I am.
what was coming to me was so funny. I said she want to go from not saying that you was trash. You just don't want to do trash. You want to be classy. Okay.
I do.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yes. They said they still can't hear me for some reason. I don't know. Okay, Lisa
Oh,
said
okay.
yes. I'm sorry. Somebody said no.
Well, no, I'm just able to share that with you. I'm going to go on and go so you can fix it, Gigi. But I love you, and we're rooting for you.
Thank you. That was so nice. I really
Okay,
appreciate
you're welcome.
That. All right. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
bye.
Bye. And see, I'm over here just thinking the enemy about to come in here and tear me down. Ooh. And it was a blessing all along, And Silk Queen, I seen your comments talking about what you say. I'm on defense. Yeah, hell yeah, I'm on defense. Silk Queen, I've been through a lot in my life, okay? Everybody trying to knock me down, Silk Queen, okay? Yes, I'm very defensive, and I have good reason to be Silk Queen. I don't feel like the internet is a safe space. Do you understand? So it's a safe space for Miss Netta, but not me. See, y'all love Miss Netta, okay? Miss Netta got all the views, okay? I'm over here struggling, okay? Yeah. I know everything ain't nice and peachy. So, yeah, I'll be on the defense. I do. I'll be on it. And you know I'm sensitive. If you know me, I'm very sensitive. I'm very passionate. And I just have so much emotions and I just don't know what to do with them and things, you know? So all right, so we back on target. Yeah, you guys can feel free to call if you guys want to say anything about me or anything. Feel free. She called. She had a comment about myself, and I welcomed it. So I welcome that, and I just want to say thank everybody here that waited and that was patient. You didn't have to wait, but you did, and I really appreciate that. So I want to let you guys know I appreciate that. Okay. All right. So we were talking about Wendy Williams, and please feel free to call. I love when you guys call. We want to hear about your thoughts on the topic. Well, Black Pearl, that's the great thing about the when I do my uploads with my voices because I get to sit down and I write out my talking points and exactly how I want to say them and the timing that I want to say them. My thoughts are all together. When I'm on live, my thoughts are not always together. That's why it's good to write things out. That's when you do a paper, you have to do a rough draft and re edit. I do a rough draft now when I do my uploads. I do updrafts. Sometimes it takes me a few takes to take it. Sometimes I say the wrong thing. I got to do another take and another take. Do you know how many times it takes me to do some takes on some of these videos that I'm doing? Sometimes it takes a long time. So with that, I have time to really process it and really deliver it the way I want to, the way I envision. Now, I'm just talking out my, my head or my ass, So, but hey, there it is. So going back to Wendy Williams to let you guys know what's going on with her. She's coming out with this documentary Saturday and Sunday. People want to know, including me, how could she sign up for this? And she is not in her right frame of mind. Her niece says that she is the executive producer, Wendy Williams, but she is not in her right frame of mind. So she can't consent for anything. She can't consent to anything. It's almost like a child. A child is the executive producer. A child says they want to do a lot of things. And often, depending on the illness, your mind goes backwards to childlike. So just because she's up in age, her mindset is not there, and yeah. So that is what's going on now. They came out earlier and told us the disease that she had, and I just played it here. And I played exactly what they have out here on social media, the real reports. Okay, I feel bad for Wendy. Yeah, I feel bad for her. She's not in her right frame of mind, and this is the last memory that we will have of her. If you're elite, if you're iconic, if you're legendary, they're going to paint you in a beautiful way. They don't want your legacy to be doomed. This is her personal life. This is what she's dealing with personally. And it has nothing, we have no business in her personal life. That's how I feel. And I feel like the niece and the family, they all looking for a payout. And I think she has no friends or people that really care about her. Everybody wants something. All right. But I'm looking forward to seeing the 2-day documentary. I know you guys are. You're not going to miss it. So comment, let us know what you guys think. And another thing I like about my uploads, I take all of my out, the and all that. I take all of that out. So I'll be so happy when I finish my upload. I'm like, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I'll play a little bit more here.
Closed care facility. Despite being able to call her family, they cannot contact her directly, and the location of her housing remains unknown. Wendy's health challenges have been publicized since 2019 when she announced residing in a sober house and later filed for divorce from her husband, Kevin Hunter, in the same year. Financial guardianship and a subsequent replacement of the Wendy Williams show was Sherry, in 2022, added to her tumultuous journey. In a two-part Lifetime documentary titled Where's Wendy Williams, airing on Saturday and Sunday, her family discusses her abrupt exit from public life.
All right, sorry about that. That is commercial. I need those commercials. They help keep the lights on. Okay. So what are your thoughts so far about the video and about the reporting and about Wendy? Feel free to call and comment. We want to know your thoughts.
Life. The documentary aims to provide Wendy with the opportunity to share her perspective and take control of her narrative, a sentiment echoed by her niece, Alex Finney. Wendy's diagnosis of frontotemporal dementia and aphasia aligns with actor Bruce Willis's similar condition. Aphasia, resulting from damage to language-related brain areas, can affect language expression and comprehension, including reading and writing. Frontotemporal dementia, distinct from Alzheimer's, is less common and associated with genetic mutations, though the exact cause remains unknown.
I know what caused it. What caused it was Kevin caused her to drink a lot. She was a drinking addict, and this caused this diagnosis to set in earlier. And it's so sad because I don't think she would ever get her mind back. And I remember a lot of older people used to say, no matter what, I always want to be in my right frame of mind. I always want my mind, because your mind is so important. And Wendy Williams, she does not have her mind. You know, she's not there. Majority of the time, she's not there. They get recordings of her, just little bits when she is there. That is abusive to me, because if she was there majority of the time, they would have so many footages of her talking upright, talking regular, holding conversation, engaging in dialogue. If she was even there 50% of the time, but she's not even there 50% of the time, she's not there 30% of the time, I think she's probably there like 5 or 10% of the time. So they hurry up when she's in that mind frame where she's there. They're rushing cameras in the face, they're putting the lights on, and they're doing all this and all that. And it's common for individuals in her position to want to be on television. They want to go back to normal. They want to be normal, but that's just not the case. So her wanting to go normal, just like a child want to do a lot of things, but you don't allow a child to do it. I mean, this is her legacy, and how they've been having her out here looking kind of crazy. That is no way to treat an icon. You're supposed to protect your icons and your legends. And these pictures of her looking crazy are out to display for everybody to see. And it just goes to show, like, everybody that's black and of excellence, their reputation is always ruined. From Bill Cosby to name them, the reputation will be ruined in the history books. They're going to rewrite it, and they're going to put the pictures of the Buckeye Wendy Williams, and they said this was the girl that did all this X, Y, and Z. You know how they're going to rewrite it. They're not going to rewrite it the best of her. They're going to rewrite a horrible story of her. So I guess possibly she say it's too late now, but she's not in her right frame of mind to say anything. But let's continue on.
As Wendy's family navigates the challenges posed by her health struggles, the documentary offers a glimpse into her life, emphasizing her desire to take ownership of her story. Despite concerns of exploitation, her family insists that Wendy is the executive producer, emphasizing her agency in sharing her narrative. The documentary explores the event.
San said, put some personality in the news. Well, San, right now I'm reading. Does it sound like I'm reading right now? Right now I was reading the article. Press 1 if it sounds like I'm reading right now when I'm playing the video. Press 2 if it's not. I'm reading, you know? I was reading the article.
Events leading to Wendy's court ordered guardianship in 2022 and portrays her family's emotional response to her struggles. Despite disagreements about the effectiveness of the guardian and financial claims, Wendy's family hopes for her to resume her career and find happiness while prioritizing her health.
Have you been suffering?
All right, so there it is. Well, it's a good thing that I have them, these ads. Let me play it. But yeah, so do you guys like the direction I'm trying to go into? What I'm going into? I want to go professional. I want to be more. I want to be classy. I don't want to dumpster dive. I don't want to do all this salacious content about who's gay, who's not gay. Somebody got the high five, all this fighting and things. I'm going opposite. And I know some of you guys will appreciate it because you guys didn't even like me doing Krishan Rock. But with this direction, I'm moving far away from Krishan Rock. However, if she's on, I will talk about her. If it's just trending, I will talk about her. But it's not going to be like it was in the past. I'm really trying to get out of that algorithm, and it's so difficult for me to get out of. So let's continue on.
Where is Wendy Williams is set to premiere on Lifetime on February 24th and 25, offering an in-depth look into Wendy's life and struggles. Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you with a message of hope, love, and unwavering support. We find ourselves navigating through the turbulent waters of Wendy Williams' health struggles, and it's in times like these that we as a community must come together with compassion and encouragement. Wendy Williams, a name synonymous with strength, resilience, and unapologetic authenticity. Wendy, if you can hear these words, know that your fans, your supporters, your extended family, we are all rallying behind you. Your journey has been marked by peaks and valleys, and it's in these valleys that the strength of your spirit truly shines. In the face of health challenges, it's easy to succumb to despair, but let's choose a different path. Let's channel our collective energy into a wave of positivity and healing. Wendy, you have been the voice for many, and now it's our turn to be your voice of encouragement, hope, and love. To the fans, the ones who have laughed with Wendy, cried with Wendy, and shared in her triumphs and tribulations, let's keep the flame of hope burning bright. Reach out to her with messages of support and positivity. Let Wendy know that she is not alone, that her journey is not just hers but ours to navigate together. In our hearts, let's hold on to the belief that brighter days are ahead. Let's flood the digital space with love, prayers, and well wishes. Use the power of social media to create a virtual embrace that Wendy can feel from wherever she is. Share your favorite memories, the moments when Wendy's infectious spirit lifted you up. And as we send our love, let's not forget.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio.
Can you guys hear me?
To start your show now, press 1. To hear important instructions, press 2.
Since it appears you're calling back into a live show, we are reconnecting you now.
Cover story featuring comments from Williams family members about her personal.
Okay, you can hear me? Can you see me? Hello? Wow, ain't this something? Like, people, I don't know, the universe did not want me to be on social media. Now, do I ever have these issues on a live stream? No, it's not have nothing to do with AI, Sunset Night. It's not nothing to do with AI. Stop it, stop it, stop it. But I'm in a storm. Right now it's storming outside. That was the second reason. And the first reason why I cut off is because I have my computer running all day. And anytime my computer runs all day, my computer is pretty old. It's really, really old. So old that I can't even download certain apps because my computer is just very old. But I have my computer on all day. Anytime I have my computer on all day, it always glitches. So one issue was me because I shouldn't have had it running all day. I should have thought about it. But it has nothing to do with anything else. I take full accountability for the first one. For the second one, it's the storm. All right, but can you guys hear me? Press 1 if you guys can hear me. And I just have to hold on. I got to make sure you guys can hear me first. Press 1 if you can hear me. Please press 1 if you can hear me. Okay, maybe you guys can't hear me. I don't know. If you can hear me, press 1. Can you hear me? It just looked like people. I have no idea. Okay, thank you, Porter. Oh, Porter, what took you so long? I said, can you hear me? Are y'all asleep? Do I have people up in here asleep? What's going on? And I just want to say thank you all for, kicking it with me and didn't give up on me. So did you guys hear the last part of that video? Probably not. I'm not sure. Man, oh man, ready for mess about say ha ha. Ooh, if it's not one thing, it's another. So this is another video I did of Wendy, and now go into that Larry Reid thing. I cannot believe everything that's going on.
Treatment, they say.
All right, so I know you guys heard about The Guardian. This is Wendy Williams' Guardian. All right, I can just delete this, remove. This is her Guardian. So her Guardian came out today, and she is suing Lifetime. I'm assuming she wants to block the documentary. And I'm sure Lifetime did it without the Guardian's permission, or else she wouldn't have filed a lawsuit. They're still going to air it on Lifetime, but listen to the article. I explain it all in the video very clearly.
Wendy Williams, Guardian initiates confidential legal action against parent company of Lifetime Network. Wendy Williams, appointed guardian Sabrina Morrissey, has recently filed a lawsuit against AE Television Networks, the parent company of Lifetime, under seal. The timing of this legal move raises eyebrows given the impending release of a 2-part documentary about Wendy Williams by the network. In the legal documents obtained by TMZ, the details of the lawsuit are shielded from the public eye. However, some subtle clues suggest a potential connection to the upcoming Where's Wendy Williams documentary set to air this Saturday. Morrissey is also seeking a temporary restraining order, a common legal tool used when someone aims to halt the release of a film or television project. Considering the documentary's imminent release, this aligns with the suspicion, though the sealed documents make it challenging to confirm. Notably, the judge has ordered the documents to remain temporarily sealed and scheduled a hearing for next week to decide whether this confidentiality should persist throughout the legal proceedings. The release of the Wendy Williams documentary is just around the corner, and while the hearing on the sealing matter occurs after the documentary's premiere, there is a possibility that the court will make decisions regarding Morrissey's requests, such as injunctive relief against the even while the documents are temporarily sealed. No official ruling has been made as of now. Attempts to obtain comments from Morrissey and an E have been made, but responses are pending, with an E stating they have no comments at this time. Hey everyone! Make sure to hit that like button, share the love, and subscribe to the Messy Sweet Spot YouTube channel. Your support means the world to us, and by engaging with our content, you help us grow and bring you even more exciting updates. Let's build an amazing community together. Don't forget to spread the word, like, share, and subscribe now.
All right, so I don't know if you guys realize it, but I'm going to point it out. In this video, I put all the information out first, and then now I'm going to express how I feel about it. What do you guys think? Should I put the information out first or put out my feelings first? Press 1 if you say it's best to put the information out first. Press 4 if you say it's best to put out your feelings first about the situation. All right, so let's continue on.
You know, I've been trying to wrap my head around this whole Wendy Williams situation. First, we hear about her guardian, Sabrina Morrissey, filing a lawsuit against the parent company of Lifetime, the very network set to release a documentary about Wendy's life. It's like, why the secrecy? What's this guardian trying to hide? There's something inherently unsettling about this whole affair. Sabrina files the lawsuit under seal, shrouding the details in mystery. It's like they're playing a game, keeping us in the dark, and it's infuriating. We're left to wonder, what is it about this documentary that the Guardian wants to keep hidden? And then there are these rumors, these whispers that the Guardian might not have Wendy's best interests at heart. Mistreatment, they say, mistreatment of Wendy Williams by the very person entrusted to protect her. It's mind-boggling. We've seen Wendy unravel on national TV, and now we're left questioning whether her guardian is adding to the chaos. Why fight against a documentary that supposedly tells Wendy's story? What's so threatening about the truth coming out? The public has a right to know, especially when it involves someone as public as Wendy Williams. It feels like they're trying to control the narrative, manipulate what we get to see, and that just doesn't sit right with anyone with common sense. You can't help but wonder if there's some hidden agenda at play here. Is it about protecting Wendy, or is it about shielding someone else from the scrutiny that comes with a documentary? The Guardian's actions raise more questions than answers, and it's frustrating not to have the full picture. So here we are, eagerly anticipating a documentary that's become embroiled in a legal battle. The Guardian's efforts to keep it under wraps only intensify the intrigue. It's a tug of war between transparency and secrecy, and one can't help but think, what is it that they don't want us to see? All right, I've had it. This Wendy Williams documentary mess is beyond infuriating. I mean, who in their right mind thought it was okay to exploit her like this? I watched the trailer for the documentary, and let me tell you, they made her look like a shell of herself. Her eyes were wide, like she wasn't even there. A clear sign she wasn't in her right frame of mind. You know, when you've got talents like Wendy Williams, legends, icons, you're supposed to protect them, preserve their image. But no, not in this documentary. And they decided to capitalize on her downfall, parade it in front of the public like some sick spectacle. It's messed up, downright sickening. They deliberately showed her at her worst, with those huge eyes, the memory loss, the struggle to comprehend and hold a conversation. They wanted to etch that image of Wendy Williams into our minds, a version of her that's far from the powerhouse we've come to know. Elite talents get protection. They get a shield against the world when they're not at their best. But with Wendy, it's like they threw that concept out the window and decided, hey, let's cash in on her suffering. It's despicable. And what gets me even more worked up is the fact that they're making money off her illness. Seriously, have they no decency? There's a line you don't cross, especially when someone is going through what Wendy is going through. This isn't entertainment. It's exploitation. I'm sitting here baffled, wondering how on earth Wendy Williams consented to this. If she's not in her right frame of mind, how could she even agree to something that exposes her vulnerability to the world? It's beyond comprehension. They should be protecting her, giving her peace, not dragging her through the mud for profit. It's dirty and it's wrong. Wendy deserves better. We as the audience deserve better. We should be celebrating her legacy, not witnessing her struggles exploited on screen. And this whole thing has left me lost, angry, and questioning the morality of those behind this documentary. It's a disgrace, a stain on the concept of empathy and compassion. Wendy Williams deserves respect, privacy, and a dignified portrayal, not this ruthless exploitation of her vulnerabilities. It's a sad, sad situation, and I can't help but feel overwhelmed with anger about it. Something's fishy, and I can't ignore it any longer. The family's been out here pouring their hearts out, telling us they don't have access to Wendy. They can't see her, they can't talk to her. And who's in control? Her care team? Handlers paid for by her guardians? What is this, a mystery novel? This morning, Wendy's niece goes on The View pleading for answers. She's practically begging for information about Wendy's well-being. And what does she get? Silence. It's like they've got her locked up in some fortress and the family's just left out in the cold. How is this happening? And now, out of the blue, they decide to drop Wendy's diagnosis bomb on the public. Why now? Why not when the family's been desperately asking for answers? It's like they're trying to control the narrative, manipulate the information, and it stinks. You can't help but wonder, what are they hiding behind this guardianship? Why the secrecy? It's like they're in defense mode, throwing out Wendy's diagnosis as a diversion. Hey, look over here, don't dig too deep into the guardianship mess. Well, sorry, but that doesn't fly. And the family, bless their hearts, just wants to be with Wendy. They want to ensure she's receiving proper care through the appropriate channels. But no, they're left in the dark, forced to watch from the sidelines as the guardians pull the strings. Let me tell you, there's something seriously off about this whole ordeal. It's not.
We are always going to be.
All right, sorry about that. Let me cut the commercial off. But how do you guys think that I'm doing so far? Comment. I would love to hear your feedback. When I look at myself, oh my God, I love it. I say, yes, hit those points, because there was so many points that I wanted to hit, and I drove it home. For me, looking back, I'm so proud of myself, but I want to know, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Comment, let me know. All right. I can see myself doing major things, you know, in voiceover. So let's go.
Clean, not transparent. Wendy deserves to be with her family, surrounded by love and care, not confined and isolated. And this diagnosis revelation, it feels like a calculated move to divert attention from the real issues.
Oh, really? Okay. They say I ate. And could you imagine when I get big with this and I get sponsorship deals and I can really do great commercials and I have that confidence to do the commercials? Oh my goodness. Like, it's so bright. And I want you all to join with me on this journey. All right, let's go.
We can't let them distract us. We need to keep pushing for transparency, for the truth. Free Wendy Williams from this guardianship drama, from the shadows they're casting over her life. The family deserves answers, Wendy deserves better, and we, the public, deserve to know what's really going on. Let's not let them sweep this under the rug. Free Wendy Williams and let the truth come to light. I need a moment to express my deepest thanks to each and every one of you who have been sending prayers and love for Wendy Williams. It means the world. Wendy needs it right now more than ever. We've seen the struggles, the challenges she's facing, and it's heart-wrenching. I want to extend my gratitude for the outpouring of prayers that have been flooding in for Wendy. In times like these, when she's navigating this complex situation, your prayers become a source of strength. Your love is a beacon of hope, and I truly believe that positive energy makes a difference. Now, let's talk about the tough stuff. It's heartbreaking to see Wendy in a situation where she doesn't have her family by her side, where there are people pulling the strings and using her like a puppet. It's a painful reality that we can't ignore, but in the midst of it all, we need to be uplifted and we need to continue showing Wendy the love and support she deserves. I urge each one of you to keep those prayers coming. Let's surround Wendy with a force field of positivity, strength, and healing. She may not have her family physically there, but we can be her extended family, a community bound by care and concern. And to those who have been with me on this journey, especially during these changes, I appreciate you. Your support means everything. I'm striving to bring you better, up-to-date, and newsworthy content. I know change can be challenging, but it's all with the intention of improving the content and staying connected with you. So let's stick together. Keep sending the.
Did you hear that? That was a message for us, some of you that had an issue with the changes. Did you guys hear that? Is everybody buffering? I see some people say they're buffering in and out. I'm so sorry about that. I wish I could control it. I would make sure nobody ever buffers. I would. So I'm going to replay that last bit again because I do make mention of I appreciate you guys being with me with the changes and why I'm changing to be better. All right, so I'm going to play that again.
Of it all, we need to be uplifted and we need to continue showing Wendy the love and support she deserves. I urge each one of you to keep those prayers coming. Let's surround Wendy with a force field of positivity, strength, and healing. She may not have her family physically there, but we can be her extended family, a community bound by care and concern. And to those who have been with me on this journey, especially during these changes, I appreciate you. Your support means everything. I'm striving to bring you better, up-to-date, and newsworthy content. I know change can be challenging, but it's all with the intention of improving the content and staying connected with you. So let's stick together, keep sending those prayers for Wendy, and continue spreading the love. Remember to like, share, and comment. Your engagement truly makes a difference. I love you all, appreciate you all, and I'm grateful for your unwavering support. Let's stand strong together during these challenging times. Thank you.
All right, so there it is. There it is. So, what are your thoughts about everything with Wendy? Feel free to call in, or you can just type in the comments section. So, you guys ready to talk about Larry Reid? He is the next person that we have up on the subject matter. All right. So comment, don't be shy. So going here to that's Dwayne. Where is Larry Reid? All right, so here it is, Larry Reid. Okay. Hold on, we got a comment, so I want to read it, and I think it's about Wendy. It says, point was made. Okay, how many? But now she wants us to pray for her. Sweet teas. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go here. Did you guys hear about what's going on with Larry Reid and Tasha K? It's a lot of information going on with Larry Reid. I did reach out to him to see if he wanted to come on to speak his truth. I guess he had other individuals that he's close to that he felt more comfortable to be on their platform and to use his voice. So here we have Tasha K. She does an interview with this guy, and this guy says that him and Larry were hooking up, all right? And he says that Larry is high five. He said Larry has a high five. Now, why is he coming out telling the world Larry has a high five? I have no idea. What do he get with telling people Larry has a high five? He said he was a bottom for Larry. And I guess he's proud of that. He got to be proud. Why else are you telling that? You know, I will be ashamed of that, okay? But it's not about me, so let's keep me out of it, okay? But he comes out on national TV on Tasha K, big platform, and he wants the whole world to know that he bottom for Larry Reid, and Larry Reid has a high five, all right? So Larry Reid, I guess I don't know Larry Reid, so I can't tell him anything. If Larry Reid was my associate, I would say, what are you doing, Larry? Why are you so connected with so many people? Why is this going on? I don't know what's true and what's not true. But it just seems like it is a line of people that Larry Reid has connected with that is deciding to out him and portray him in a negative light. And I'm just like, okay, Larry Reid, isn't he like a pastor or a preacher guy or whatever? So why aren't you guys praying? Why isn't God giving you discernment? Or are you the bad guy? I don't know. If you're the bad guy, if you're the bad guy, then of course you don't want discernment because you're going around, doing horrible things to other people. I don't know. Okay. I really don't even like talking about Larry Reid, to be honest. Anytime I talk about Larry Reid, mostly I'm desperate and I'm just trying to grasp at something. Just like I was desperate when I was talking about Krishan Rock, and that just happened to hit, okay? So, yes, what are your thoughts about Pastor Larry Reid on this topic? Who is Larry exactly? I don't know. He's a pastor, all right? He's a pastor. But that's why do you guys see me? You guys know with my new platform and my new voice. Can you guys see me talking about Beyonce, talking about Taylor Swift, talking about like I definitely want to talk more about Bravo. I want to branch over there. And it's so many things I want to talk about and do. But I know I feel like I can't come out here and just talk about Taylor Swift or whatever. I have to build up to that. So yeah, and it takes time for me to do these videos. It's not like I can just microwave them. I really have to put in the work. I have to do the research. I have to do the writing. I have to rehearse. I gotta do the video footage. I gotta crop it. I gotta put the music on. I mean, it's a lot to go with it. But I feel that once I get a hang of it, it will go faster and I will get used to it. Right now, I'm so not used to it. I'm just used to getting on here and be like, hey, girl, what I tell y'all, honey? What? Okay. And I did that a couple of days ago and I kind of lost my voice. And I'm like, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing all that yelling and screaming? Okay. Act like you got some sense. All right. So no, I don't mind yelling and screaming. Actually, I like doing it, but I definitely want to try different things because that yelling and screaming, it ain't giving. It ain't giving with them views. Okay. So let's try something different. Okay. They say he is a producer. Oh, okay. Black women give Dusty D a chance before Sold Out. Okay. Yes, talk about all great commentary. Okay, you like it. You're here for it. All right. So when I start doing great commentary, I really need you guys to support it to your group of individuals that are so great so they can appreciate the commentary that I give. All right. So what else? What else? What else? So what are you guys don't have any comments about Larry? Now, a few people wanted me to talk about Larry, and I'm just surprised you guys not calling in. You're not winning on Wendy or Larry. Do you have any comments or any questions for me about Larry Reid? I already told you what this video is giving. He says that Larry Reid topped him, that he was a bottom for Larry Reid. He wanted Larry Reid to feel like a man. I don't understand that concept. So if he felt like a man, what did you feel like? A bitch? I mean, I'm confused. All right. If he felt like a man because he topped you, does that make you feel like a bitch? Okay. What do you guys think? Do you think it made him feel like a bitch? Comment, let us know. All right, but to be honest with you, I think this is such gutter. I think this is gutter news. I think this is trash TV. And yes, I was really into doing trash TV, but recently, since I like when you know what you're capable of doing, and it's like, oh my goodness, I want to go to different heights. It's like, I don't want to. Mm-mm. I don't. Do I have to dumpster dive? I don't have to dumpster dive. It's a choice. It's like I really don't care for dumpster diving anymore. All right. So it says, I don't know if you ready. Who is Larry? Who is okay, so you guys don't even know who Larry is. Great. Okay, so I guess we can move on from that. But if you guys want to speak on it, feel free to call in. Let me know. So Dwayne Wade, I believe that's his name. This is a picture of him, and his name was trending because of this picture. I guess some straight black men did not like how he was dressing. Straight black men, why do you care what Dwayne Wade dressed like? I mean, isn't that gay within itself? You're policing and you're worried about what another black man is wearing. Are you checking him out? I mean, this is for a magazine. This is not in your face. You have to go and you have to search for it. You have to click for it in order to put your nose all up in his area. All right. So I guess people in the comment section, they are throwing shade at him. They're saying how doing while Gabby Union at home mowing the lawn. So I guess they're trying to disrespect him, meaning that Gabrielle Union, she's mowing the lawn, meaning that you guys do gender roles. The gender roles have changed, okay? So they're trying to discredit him because they're saying now she's wearing the pants and you're wearing the dress. Well, if he is wearing the pants or a dress, what is it to you? What is it to you? Do you want to wear a dress? Do you really want to wear a dress? Because if you don't want to wear a dress, then why are you so obsessed with a man that you claim that wear a dress? I mean, have you looked into America? I mean, America has a lot of feminine men that are heterosexual that does nothing but lay on the couch and eat Cheetos all day while their girlfriend, baby mama, is paying the bills. All right. And yeah, like, cut it out. I feel that they're only attacking him because he has a transgender daughter, and they just don't like people loving transgender daughters. They have an issue with that. So that's my take on it. I think they dislike him because of that. All right. So as you guys can see here, and I really don't like talking about this. I just feel like it's not even really worthy of talk about. I feel like this is trash too. And it's only a certain group of different demographics that like to talk about these topics, but the demographic and the group of individuals that I want to concentrate on really don't care nothing about this, and that's what I love as well. So I'm so looking forward to moving on up. It says D Wade gonna be one of the Beyonce dancers. So yeah. Now, when he does be the Beyonce dancers, is that gonna be enough, or are you gonna be mad at him because he's a Beyonce dancer and he's having a great time? I mean, you talk about him and you want to poke fun of him being feminine, but when he does something feminine, then you want to be up in arms. You seem so dumb. You're like lost in the sauce. Like you're trying to pick at him because you want him to be this masculine image. And that's why you keep picking with him, I'm assuming, because you would think, oh my God, he's going to get his feelings hurt. And now he's going to bulk up and he's going to be a man to make you feel better about yourself. All right. But clearly he don't give two fucks. I mean, the last time I heard, he was wearing fingernail polish and he's going to keep doing it. And I think he should. He should give a middle finger up to him. Okay. They don't control anything. So yeah, it just pisses them off, and they're just so consumed with him and what he got on and who he doing and who he talking and who is this and who is that. But comment, let us know, what do you guys think of this matter? All right, how you post this from the plane? I thought this was Dwayne from a second, realized it wasn't, then saw that actually was. Just tell us, we ready for it. All right, so yeah, it's a lot of gay, I guess, jokes. And right now, you are starting to see a lot of gay jokes being put out here. I told you guys the homophobia is going to start reaching at an all-time high. The transphobia is going to start reaching at an all-time high. That's why I'm looking at these gays and these trans. They got these major platforms. I mean, people praise them because of their looks or because of this and that, and they're not using their platforms to advocate or anything. And you know, they might be the first ones on the chopping block when it comes to putting these gays and trans people in their place. All right. Usually they go after the big fish to make an example. All right. So, honey, I would want to advocate, but at the same time, I see so many people benefit from being popular and they not advocating. They ain't gonna advocate for me either. So I think I should just be quiet and just move on and stop talking about this type of topic, because it does me nothing. It does me no good, okay? So Gabby turned black women into haters. Now she doesn't have a black woman best interest. I'm looking in the comment section over here. Yeah. You see what they do to, I can't see because of the heart. I can't see, but that's all. I mean, his outfit, I don't see gay in it. I mean, a white person dressed like this and there's no issue. I don't understand why they keep trolling him on some gay stuff. Okay? All right. Oh, my goodness. All right. Yeah, so all of these comments are basically trolling him, telling him, come on out. Okay. And it's really, it's crazy because he don't have nothing but a jeans and a t-shirt. It's giving obsessed. It's giving weird, but it's giving homophobia. Okay. That is what homophobia is. Homophobia, people are obsessed. They definitely are. Okay, what they want the most, I see they don't troll Miss Netta like this. Why they don't troll Miss Netta like this, huh? Why don't they go over and mess with Miss Netta and Charles? If you got a gay baby daddy, change the gay friend mind. I don't know what the hell you saying. You see what they did to Most Def? No, I didn't see what they did to Most Def. What did they do to Most Def? I didn't see what they did to Most Def. Did he have something feminine on? And they decided to want to mock him for that? I say Most Def, tell them to eat your cornhole, okay? Most Def, if I was him, I'd get on RuPaul Drag Race, okay? And make them really sick. Make them really sick. They'd be really sick then. If you want to talk, I'll give you something to talk about. How about that? Because what are your goals? What your goal is, you want to police Most Def, you want to police Dwayne Wade, and you want them to be this masculine figure so you can feel good about yourself. So I'd rather be rebellious and I'd rather do the opposite to make you sick. And you're going to keep talking about me, okay? You're going to dream about me, okay? Yes, all right? Hell yeah. And just to let you know, you don't run nothing, All right. I would do it just in spite. Okay. So I can get under your skin. I've done it before. Okay. I have done it before. They thought they was going to tell me what to do and how to do it. I showed them. I sure did. That was during my Living Fearless days. I did. I purposely did. And I wanted to turn them off so bad. I wanted to make them sick to their damn stomach. And it felt great. It felt awesome not to be confined in a box. And I was watching a TV show and then I got to understand from their perspective. And I guess, I will always have that issue with people confining me into a box because I like to grow and I like to experiment. I like to do different things. But when people, I guess, in their point of view, they are used to a certain way you present yourself, they're used to a brand. People don't like change. They don't ever want to see you change. And it's an issue if you change your eye color. Oh my God, why you change your eye color? If you change your hair color, oh my God, man, you can't do anything. So yes, unfortunately, I that's how people are, So I'm glad I did all my changes behind the scenes. I wanted to. If I'm gonna change, I'm gonna change in peace. I don't want to be healing and thinking about what you guys are saying about me next. No, I like my peace, and I think peace is so precious to me. So no, 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 no. I know a lot of people they like to share their journey. They get more views. I don't care about them views like that. To have my information and my story out here for the world to see forever, 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 ever, and ever, ever. And then they're gonna try to twist it to pervert it for their sick narrative. I won't play a part. I would not. I would not play a part. There I go acting crazy. I'm sorry. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. I can get very expressive. The Larry Reid story gives a lot of views and a lot of clicks, so maybe we should talk about it. Well, okay, so this is the thing, right? If I did more of the Larry, it will get a lot of clicks, but it's going to push me more into the algorithm I don't want to go into. And then I'm going to be up in a sinkhole and I'm not going to see my way out because the content that I do want to do, they're not going to be interested in. Just like I'm in a hole with this Christian Rock because Christian Rock only want to hear about Christian Rock and rollies and the baddies. And I don't talk about baddies East. Only person I was talking about was Christian Rock. So, and then one time I did get out the hole when Yo Jock brother, young Yo Gotti, when his brother passed away. I talked about that and I was on the algorithm for that, but I only talked about it for like 2 days and then I jumped off of it. And once I jumped off of it, they was like, okay, you went up, you went down. So, child, why did I jump off of it? Because that was not in my hearts to do. And then I had more thugs coming over. I don't mind thugs coming over, but I guess you got to stay more true to your audience that you really want. So I could do it for the views or I can sacrifice and just have low views for a couple of months and hopefully I will rise above it and I will get more rewarded once I get into that area that I want to and I can focus more there and I can be like set at home. So I think I'm ready to make the sacrifice. I'm not sure, but I think I'm ready. And do I really want to talk about Larry Reid? I really don't. A pastor that is gay or down low with other gay men, and they're coming out and they're talking about they were a bottom. In my everyday life, I don't give a fuck. I don't care about no pastors. I don't care about who's the bottom. I don't care. Listen, that is not, I'm not around. I don't want to say anything. But I don't have any pastors in my life right now. I don't have any gay men in my life right now. And if I did have gay men in my life, they would not be doing no shit like this. You know, I like them high classy gays. I like the gays that, have pride about themselves and not going to be out here doing all this and all that. Every gay man is not equal. They are not all created equally, okay? And I guess that goes the same with pastors as well. But and then Larry Reid fan base. I mean, they're church goers, so you're getting an audience that's really hallelujah. You're gonna get a gay audience and a church audience. I'd rather get the listen. Let me be quiet. And I guess the church audience and the gay audience is really big, but I will probably have to continue to do gay DL stuff, DL exposure, and then that's not classy. Do I want to be the one known? Yeah, you the one known. Ain't you always exposing a DL dude? No, I don't want to be. I don't want that reputation. Okay, you can have it. I don't want that reputation of always talking about that. Nope. Okay, so I tell you who I like on here, but I don't look at a lot, but I do like. I like Impressive. Do you guys familiar with Impressive channel? Press 1 if you know about Impressive. Press 2, who else I like? I love Chronicle Speaks. Press 2 if you guys know about Chronicle Speaks and Impressive. So when it comes to like newsworthy content, I like how they do theirs. I really do. They're so professional. They have their audience. They talk about damn. And Layla Lynn, I like her too. So I want to be in that genre of the Layla Lynn's, of the Chronicle Speaks. I do like Miss Tales. You know I love Miss Tales. And Impressive, I like those girls. Yes, she does. I like those girls. So you can get an idea, the type of niche or area I would like to go into. That area. I don't want the Larry Reids. I don't want the Tasha K lane. Tasha K is very popular. She's very notorious. She, exposed people and put people out there like that. I don't want to be known for that, and I don't want that. She's like the Wendy Williams. I don't want that either, give me the Chronicle Speaks. Give me the Impressive, okay? And I would even go with Tessa, because she doing her thing. Tessa, Miss Tails, honey. She's a showstopper with her gorgeous self. All right? That's the same audience, gay. No, it's not the same audience because I've never seen Impressive Channel do Larry Reid. Have you guys ever seen Impressive Channel do Larry Reid stuff or talk about a Larry Reid? Press 1 if she'll talk about Larry Reid. Press 4 if she's not talking about Larry Reid. I've never known her to talk about no Larry Reid. I've never known Chronicle Speaks to talk about no Larry Reid. Story with thought and researching her stories on entertainment. Yes, I can give that too. Tessa's good. She is Costa Rican. Well, okay, did I want you to have a reputation either? Yep. She doesn't do stuff like that, really. Not those kind of... Right. And I don't want to do those subjects either. I don't want to be in that type of algorithm. I want to be in a different algorithm. But I have to work for it, and I have to climb up. I have to start all over again. So would you guys support me doing it all over again. I would continue to do lives. I would do lives. Yes, I would do lives. Mm-mm-mm. Impressive eh, on behaving all the facts. She's great. Did you see Most Def in the dress? No, I didn't see it. I told you I didn't see it. I don't be looking for men in dresses, you know. I just don't have a fetish. Uh. Check out Ashley Miracle. I checked out Ashley Miracle. She does the Nicki Minaj stuff. Yeah, she does the Nicki Minaj stuff. Now, I don't want to really be in the Nicki Minaj Cardi B algorithm. I think they're great. But the female rap stuff, it seemed to be very messy. They take it very personal. They have a lot of cult following. And it's just I want to be peaceful, y'all. I want to be able to come up here and tell you about a product placement for a cell phone or for something. You know, I want to be universal. I don't want to be stuck in a box of the Nicki Minaj or the female rappers or the DL pastors. I want to branch off, okay? uh-uh-uh. Thank you. Thank you, Alan. I appreciate that, you know. And if it doesn't work, listen, if it doesn't work for whatever reason, then I got to come back down and I got to dumpster dive, okay? Then I dumpster dive. But hopefully I think it will work, you know. And I just think that it will go better. Like, you guys know, I'm going to be coming out later this year, right? And when I make my entrance, I think that is so much better. Like my voiceovers and all that. Versus like, girl, and I said this and I said that, you know? Because people be like, you don't even look like you sound like that. That don't look like that's you. Oh, and I gotta worry about that, you know? Do you think R. Kelly is getting out? I don't even think about R. Kelly, to be honest with you. I don't know. I don't think. Why would he get out? I don't know. What do you think? Trump is gonna give him a free pass out or something? I don't know. Well, if you guys want to know about me, I talked to my gardener, today. He came over my house, and it was so good seeing him. I haven't seen him in a long time, since last year. And you guys know, I don't know if you guys know, but I love gardening. Like, that's one of my hobbies. That's one of my love. Did you guys know that about me? Press 4 if you guys know that I love to garden. Okay? Did I ever tell you that? Press 10 if you never knew I love to garden. Now, I would never put stuff out here on social media. I told you before, social media to me is not a safe space, but I met up with him today, and it was such a pleasure. Okay, so tomorrow morning he's gonna come over and he's gonna take all my weeds out, and he's gonna be pruning a lot of my bushes, and yeah, so I'm excited to see him get all those weeds out, really clean out. He was telling me about some flowers, some bushes he would think I would like. Um, and I'm not gonna buy a lot when it comes to the garden because I have to save money. Look at my views. My views is low. I can't afford to spend nothing, honestly, because my views are so low. But hopefully that will change. Um, but I can't. I want to go. I love going to the garden store. It's such a joy going to just to shop for flowers and trees and a bush. Even if I'm not getting anything, just to go there, just to see the pretty colors. Oh my God, to see what's next. Just to be around the atmosphere of people that's like-minded, like flowers, bushes, and trees. I just love it. Last year was my first year doing garden, and I just fell in love with it. And this time of year, so I'm excited about that. I'm not excited because I can't spend anything, but I still will go there just to look, just to browse, just to see. So yeah, I know that's right. It's too much. Yes, we will support you. Thank you. Uh-huh. He's gonna plow your garden. See there? No. Why are you thinking like that? Uh-uh. I'm a gardening tool. They do mostly housewives and reality stuff. That's why you always get put in algorithm because everybody want to hear about what kind of stuff. So let's see. Let's do that. Mm, okay, possibly. I'm not sure though. I'm just not big on putting too much information out here. Um, I guess I have regret in the past. I felt like I was too sharing. I overshared in my past. And I just didn't want to share as much as I did in my past. And I see everybody on social media. Like I get lost on social media because I like it's like everybody and their mom is on social media. I was on social media when everybody else was afraid to get on social media. That's when I was like I had my prime time on social media. My time has came and gone. So I'm just looking at everybody else and I'm like, wow, everybody is doing something. And it does not make me want to get on camera. It does not, like when I see everybody posting and everybody doing this and everybody doing that, it does not make me want to be like, okay, y'all, look what I'm doing. I'm like, I don't want to compete because what I'm doing, competing. I don't like competing. I really don't.
90
I just
seconds.
was like, look at that. Damn. Everybody just getting naked on this internet, huh? I think about it sometimes. I'm like, would I ever go there? Would I ever get naked? Like I promised myself when I was younger that I would never do stuff like that. When I was young, that stuff was very shameful. Now it's not shameful. Everybody does it. So I'm like, would I do it? I don't know.
60
I don't
seconds.
know. Now I have played around with shaking my ass, but it wasn't nothing serious. And then I got shamed for that. I got dogged out for that. And I did a really nice shake too. I was having fun. I was being silly. And people just did not like me expressing myself. Like on this social media, I've always wanted to express myself, and people constantly limit me every step of the way. I always was limited. Like, why are you doing that? Nigga, everybody else is doing it. I can't. There I go yelling. Okay, calm down. Calm down. I don't want to. I don't want to be known as yelling and acting ghetto and stuff. So I'm gonna stop all that. Jesus
10
Christ.
seconds.
Oh, that's that phone line. He's supposed to be coming here at 8 o'clock in the morning. Lord have mercy. I don't want to get up at 8 o'clock in the morning. Hopefully, when he gets here, he just goes ahead and do what he got to do. Um, and about those pills, I've been taking like pills to suppress my appetite. They are not working because I'm gaining weight. I am. So I need to really get on a treadmill and just walk. I need to walk like an hour or so, like every day. And I just need to be disciplined. I just need to be focused and just do it. Do you have the green thumb, Gigi? I don't know what that is. I have no idea what that is. Mm-mm. Oh, thank you. No limit. Okay. So, yeah. They do mostly. Okay, yeah. So, I don't know if I have anything else to say. Anything else that you guys have to say? Gigi and No Limit Soldier. What anything that you guys have to say about it? I think I want to go get me something to eat. I want to go to my spot, even though I shouldn't go to my spot, but I want to go to my spot. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm. You see, a lot of these girls are in jail for taking out their babies. I'm seeing a lot of that. A lot of moms are doing the horrible thing to their parents. And you know what else? I can't wait till I start to, be very professional when I start to tell stories about, tragic tales that I used to tell. If I did that in a very professional manner. So I'm excited. It's hard work, but it pays off, especially I showed my mom and my aunties and my uncles the videos that I did earlier today. And what do you guys think their response were? Can you guys guess their response? So my auntie was like, "Oh my goodness, you sound so professional." They say you got to keep that up because I would listen to you all day. Like my auntie, she listened to the whole video and she just wanted to listen. Like she said that it kept her attention span. She loved my vocabulary. She loved my talking points. So she was very impressed. My mom was very impressed. My family really supported me on the journey, and they were very happy for me. So that was nice. They're always happy for me. Yep. So stuff changed now about Gigi. You shake your ass now, and you get a whole bunch of users. Oh, you talking about am I gonna shake my butt? I don't know. That's still up in the air. I think I'm too old to be shaking my butt. I mean, I think after you get 25, you need to sit down. But I'm old school. That's the old way of thinking. If I was to shake my butt out here, wow, would that go? That's not going with the brand. I would have to come up with, girl, I don't know. No, I mean, right now, it's not even a thought. I mean, the guy that I'm with, he wouldn't want me shaking my butt. I wouldn't even want a guy that want me shaking my butt on the internet. That's not the type of guy I would want. Um Hopefully I don't have to resort into shaking my butt. I don't want to shake my butt. I'll only shake my butt if I was desperate for attention or desperate for some money. When I was younger, I would shake my butt because it was just fun to do. But now my mindset is different. But hell, who knows? I may hit rock bottom. Look at these views. I may have to shake my ass. I might just have to do it. And if I do it, then oh well, shit. Then you gonna always have that video footage on the internet. And I think highly of myself. Like people like, okay, you shake your ass. Who cares? I care. My family cares. I care. I care what people say about me, even though I shouldn't, but I care to a certain degree. But I don't know. It's not a big deal shaking your butt. If that's your butt, if you want to shake your butt on the internet, go ahead and shake your butt. I'm not mad at that. Would I do it? I don't know if I do it or not. Right now, I'm going to say no. If you put a camera in my face, say shake that ass. I'm going to say no. I'm not doing that. I don't want that out there. Because what if I still in the back of my heart, I may have hopes to be doing something great. And I don't want that video of me shaking that ass to continue to bite me. And I know right now it seems like we're very liberal, but I'm a scary cat. And I just feel like the Republicans are going to come back and they're going to change everything. And I don't want to be caught in the storm when that happens. I want to be inside. I don't want to be caught out here in the rain when it starts storming. I want to be safe, tucked away, okay, and mind my business. I'm not trying to be in the storm when it comes. And it just feels like a storm is coming, but maybe I'm just paranoid. I hope a storm is not coming. But I don't know. It just smells like it's going to be a social war coming. Am I paranoid? Am I doing too much? Press 1 if you think it's going to be a reckoning coming or a social war coming. Press 1, press 5 if I'm just scary as hell and ain't shit gonna come. Everything is gonna be fine. And you can shake your butt today and you don't have to worry about no thing coming back. And then if you do OnlyFans page, can't somebody get your video footage? Can't somebody leak that shit outside? You know? So, They said, please, the president-elect is a felon king. He's a Caucasian man, okay? I don't have the same privilege as he has, so it's a big difference, okay? He's going to be protected. I'm not. The rules does not apply the same for me, for everybody else. They just don't. King, life is not fair. Yep. You got to get that open. Yeah, I want to get that opiate. Well, I'm going to get on out of here. I love you guys, and I see you guys sooner than later. And I just want to say, please support my upload videos when I do my professional voice. You guys do not have to out me on my videos. You guys don't have to expose me. You don't have to make jokes about, oh my goodness, this and that. Just support me, love me, and bless me. Just bless me. It's your bestie, Miss Westy. Don't try to test me. It's gonna get messy. It's gonna get messy. So just bless me. Bless me. Okay? Just bless me. Just bless me. See you later. Yes, see you later. Love you guys. Bye. DJ, where you at?